up, everybody? So glad you're here. It's the GIC back for another week. What up, baby? Oh man, it has been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. Probably been the longest time since I've done a show. But motherfucker got a life. Motherfucker has shit to do. Motherfucker was out of the country. Wifey and I went to the Bahamas and shit. I will get into that shortly. But this is a mad week with George I. Cortright. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for giving a fuck that I put these out. People were wondering when the next time I was gonna do one. I had to go out of the country, handle my business, then come back and recoup. You know, gotta get everything, all the shit in a row, make sure everything's good to go. Had to catch up on all these fucking stories. Got a lot of stories, got a lot of catching up. So most of the shit y'all probably already heard, but I'm gonna touch upon it. Some of these things, there's gonna be some major shits that I'm gonna pass over just because I don't have time to get to it all, and some of this shit is like, some of this shit makes me so fucking pissed off, man. It is a mad world out there, and that's why I call this show a mad week. But I'm gonna be catching up to shit that happened in November. I'm gonna try to catch up and just let you know what I think about some of this shit. It's just crazy out there, man. It's fucking crazy. It's unfortunate. It's silly. It's stupid. It's fucked up. There is some light at the end of the tunnel. There's some good things, and I'm going to touch upon a decent amount of it. So, what I usually do, like I usually do, tell you about what has been going on since the last show. What have I been doing? Well, wifey and I took a cruise. We flew over to Orlando, Florida, and then shuttled over to Port Canaveral, Florida, and that's where our boat took off. In Orlando, we just spent the night there and went to a mall, had dinner and shit, grabbed some things to drink, had a good time, just kicked it in the hotel. Nothing special in Orlando. We were gonna have some time after the cruise to do a little this and that in Orlando, so we didn't do too much that night. We took advantage of the Wawa that was down the street. Some people were talking about what the fuck is a Wawa. It's a gas station that has, you know, a little food joint in it. Got some milkshakes and shit. And that's where we also got our little drinks, you know, and all that stuff. So we had a good time, visited the Wawa, visited a mall. This was a huge motherfucking mall. I'm talking about, they had multiple stores. It was like they had two different Victoria's Secrets and shit, two different Sunglass Huts. There was like multiple stores of the same thing in there because it's so big. You know, by the time you get to the other end, you've seen the same store twice because it's that fucking big. So I don't remember what the name of it was, but went there. I need to buy some sunglasses. I got about 7, 8 pair of sunglasses at the fucking crib, but for some motherfucking reason, I forgot every single fucking pair, so I need to go to the mall and get some. Oh, I'll also let you in on a little fuck up of mine and how I know I'm not perfect. So I'll let you in on some of my imperfections. My mom told me to make sure that I put some chapstick on so I don't look like I have some dry ass lips. So I make sure to put the chapstick on my lips. And she told me to make sure I put lotion on my fucking arms so I don't look like a goddamn zombie. Well, in doing so, I was trying to put lotion on, grab the fucking bottle, grab the tube, put it on, and realize, oh, this ain't a little lotion, is a little shampoo. So I am moisturized with shampoo. I'm like, fuck it, it's already done. It's already done. I'm nice and clean, shampooed up. What? Nice and shampooed up on my arms. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I don't care. So back on to what the fuck I've been doing. All right, so we spent the night in Orlando, went over to Port Canaveral, and that's where we left. As I've said in previous shows, that we won this cruise when I went on an Alaskan cruise and won a poker tournament that got me a free cruise and the entry into this huge fucking poker tournament on this boat. Well, the first night is when I started my poker tournament, the major tournament, and there was about 200 people in night A. Night A, 200 people, and night B, a separate 200 people. So that's like 400 people because it is approximate. It was about 400 motherfuckers. There was I think three professional poker people who've won millions of dollars in other tournaments in Vegas and all over the fucking country, world, and all that stuff they played and that. I don't even think they won. As a matter of fact, they did not win. I don't know who did, but it wasn't one of the three pros that was on in the tournament. I didn't do so well. And the first night, like I said, there was approximately 200 people. I left at number 121. So I lasted longer than about 70 other motherfuckers, but I didn't get past the first night. And there was a total of 3 nights. So I tried and I failed. So, oh well. I like playing poker. It's cool. It's fun. Had a good time. The fucking boat. This was the biggest boat that we've gone on. This is the 3rd time wifey and I went on a cruise. The first time was our honeymoon in Hawaii. Second time was Alaska, where I won this one. And now we went to Nassau, Bahamas, Falmouth, Jamaica. They probably call it Falmouth or some shit like that. I don't care. Falmouth, Jamaica. Cayman Islands. Went to the Cayman Island, Georgetown, like this, like that. Georgetown, Cayman Islands. And then we went to Great Stirrup Cay, that was also in the Bahamas. Great Stirrup Cay is actually an island owned by the cruise line that we were on, which was Norwegian Cruise Line. So how was it? How was the cruise? I thought it was fucking great. It was cool as a motherfucker. I like being in tropical places, doing cool ass shit. Our first stop was Nassau, Bahamas. We went over to Atlantis. I know a lot of you guys seen the commercials on the TV about Atlantis or somewhere you seen it, and it is a fucking cool ass place, man. It's huge as a motherfucker. We took a ferry over to the island where Atlantis was, and we just walked around, had a good time. Took a look at some of the shit that was there, and then we went over to this beach, like a public beach. Well, I can't remember. Oh, Cabbage Beach. That's the name of the damn beach, Cabbage Beach. So we went over there, did some jet skiing. Oh, I'm probably gonna be putting some pictures of it up in here when I do the editing, so you'll see all this shit. So went to Cabbage Beach, jet skied, did some snorkeling with our snorkel shit that we got online. We got the full face snorkel shit. That was pretty cool. Wifey's worked a lot better than mine, but it was still cool. Oh, speaking of, I got into a little trouble. Unfortunately, having a good time drinking. We bought some drinks, all you can drink, little drink stand and all that stuff. So we had a good time, had a bunch of time to kill before going back to the boat, snorkeling, all this shit. Well, when I'm in water, my skin shrivels up, my hands shrink up and all that stuff, and things happen. What happened this time? Well, my wedding ring flew the fuck off in the ocean. So yeah, I got in a little trouble. Got in a little trouble, but hey, all it is a material item. Material items don't mean shit. Love is what matters. At least that's what I tried telling the wifey. She wasn't buying that shit whatsoever. But what can you do? So yeah, I lost my wedding ring in the motherfucking Bahamas. So it's in the Atlantic Ocean somewhere. Somebody may or may not find it on low tide or some shit. More power to you. Congratulations. But anyways, other than that, had a great time. The next place we went to was Falmouth, Jamaica. This spot was not a great spot for you to experience all that Jamaica has. Uh, there was just a little port right off of the boat that we chilled at. There was a Margaritaville that we chilled at. Right outside of the port was just a bunch of hustling ass Jamaican people. We didn't want to stay too long out there. We went and had some authentic Jamaican food. Went back into the little area. We didn't do any excursions or anything like that right there because a lot of it was further away and it was going to take too much time. It was going to take an hour to an hour from just to get to the place. So we decided we didn't want to do that. We'll go back to Jamaica and and do something different. You know, probably do an all inclusive or some shit. Next time I go to Jamaica, do an all inclusive, and you know, be able to see more of the island, see more of everything. But it was still cool. When we got back on the boat, I did the water slide. Um, I put that on Instagram. I put a video of me going down the water slide, and that was cool. That was real cool. That was on the boat. So, you know, no matter where I'm going, no matter where I'm at, I find a way to have fun. So, it might not have been the greatest place in Jamaica, still had a good time. Next place we went was the Cayman Islands. That place is legit. It was just very, very nice looking. It wasn't as run down as the spot that we went to in Jamaica. Everything looked fucking great. I liked it a lot. We went and kicked it with some stingrays. We swam with the stingrays. They some nice ass creatures. I didn't see nobody get killed like Steve Irwin. God rest the dead. Um, and we just went to this place pretty far out in the fucking ocean, and where the water came up to about our waist, and then fucking stingrays were just swimming all underneath us and shit. Put some videos and shit. It was just cool as motherfucker, man. Then we went over to this starfish little beach or whatever. And that was all right. But still, all in all, the Cayman Islands was cool as motherfucker. Absolutely appreciated that. The next place we went to was Great Stirrup Cay. This is the island owned by the cruise line, and there was this party for the poker players. So we went, had some free drinks, had food, and just kicked it. Later on, we went to the beach and did some more snorkeling and shit. Didn't see too much, but it was still cool. It was still cool. Had a good time, man. So and then we went back uh, afterwards. It was a 7 day cruise, and on the boat we had a good time. There was a casino on the boat, so did some gambling on the boat. Watched a couple shows, whether it was dueling pianos. Watched this uh, some kind of dance theater type shit. It was cool. It was cool. Wifey loved it a lot. Thought it was great and all this shit. I thought it was alright. It was alright, you know. I kind of went to sleep a little bit, but it was alright. What else? Oh, eat. Man, I love fucking eating on the cruises. All you can eat buffet and all this stuff. And then certain nights we did specialty dining, like the Brazilian restaurant one night, steakhouse one night. I can't remember what the other shit was, but oh, I love eating on the cruises. is fucking great. So if you ever get a chance, you might want to take a cruise, get out of the country, experience something. It's new. It's new, it's fun, it's fucking great, man. You know, see the world. This fucking world is amazing. I love it. I love to travel. It was cool as a motherfucker. Once we got back in on land, um, we went back to Orlando. That's where was gonna fly out later that night, but we had some time to kill. We ended up renting a car. When I say we, I went there with another couple. My homie and his wife is who we went on this cruise with. So had a good time with them, hanging out throughout the cruise and all that stuff. When we got back to Orlando, we went to Orlando Disney Springs. Disney Springs is just a mall area. It is very misleading by the name. Disney Springs really ain't got shit to do with Disney. It's just named Disney Springs. It's a regular outdoor mall. Outdoor mall. It ain't shit. Just so you know, if you're like, oh, it says Disney Springs, it's got something to do with Disney. No, it ain't shit. But there we ate at a Cuban spot, and like I said, we had time to kill, so we even took in a movie, watched Bad Mom's Christmas. Now, the people that we went with said it was cheesy, easy jokes and stuff. Wifey and I, we actually liked it. I liked it. It's one of those raunchy ass adult comedies where you're like, oh, that type of laugh and shit. It was a cool movie. I appreciated it. Mila Kunis. At one time, I used to adore Mila Kunis. I thought she was the baddest shit. She ain't. She alright now. Whatever. Mila Kunis, whatever. She's past her prime, we should say. She is past her prime, but she alright. She alright. Past her prime, but still alright. So watched that. Then got back to the airport. Our shit was delayed. Our flight was delayed. Didn't get home till about 2 o'clock in the goddamn morning after the delay and getting the Uber to get home and all that stuff. Had to work the next day, but whatever. You know, managed. I'm back. I'm back at home, kicking it. Got all my stuff together, coming to you and saying what is up, y'all. So I appreciate you guys watching my show. I appreciate you guys giving me a chance to do something that I absolutely enjoy doing, and I'm gearing up for next year. Next year I'm trying to make this better than what I did this year. 2018 is gonna bring with it a bunch of changes, good, bad, ugly, interesting. You'll find out throughout the year. So, shall we? Shall we? Shall we get into this news and all this shit? Like I said, some of this shit you probably already heard. A lot of it, I'm gonna miss a lot of it as well because it's been some weeks since the last time I did this. So, rock with me. Once again, this is GIC giving you a mad week. George I. Cortright. That's who I am. All right, first thing in the news. Cristiano Ronaldo gets a realistic statue in Santiago Bernabeu Stadium in Madrid, Spain. Cristiano Ronaldo is that world famous soccer player that women like dying over. The newer David Beckham that women are like and all that stuff. Well, if you recall, back in March, he got this statue of him that looked nothing like him. You know, he's supposed to be this handsome, debonair man, and the statue looked. That's what it looked like. I ain't trying to make fun of nobody. I'm just saying the statue looked. That's what it looked like. Hence the pictures. All right. That statue, the That statue was put at the airport in Portugal that was dedicated to Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's actually still there. But this newer one actually looks more like people think, all right, now he gets the due respect that he supposedly should. So congratulations to you. There's been some ugly ass statues and drawings and depictions of celebrities, and it's been fucking crazy. It's kind of been funny because that shit with Tom Brady. Now I gotta fucking find that picture to show y'all. That was fucking crazy, and Tom Brady's supposed to be this debonair honking shit, but his picture looked like that's what his picture looked like. But anyways, on to the next story. So like I said, not all of this is gonna be like CNN news and all this shit. Some of the shit is just light shit that I find interesting and want to comment and let you know. That is just in case you don't know that. But anyways, next story. Chipotle founder Steve L steps down as CEO. He will remain as executive chairman, but he will be stepping down as CEO, and this is because all the bullshit that's been coming along with Chipotle that been getting bad rap. Bad shit began in fall of 2015 with multiple food safety disasters and lawsuits due to people getting sick and all that stuff. The norovirus outbreak in Virginia in 2017 didn't actually help either. They've just been getting a bad name in the media and just around, just bad rep. And that nasty ass queso dip probably didn't fucking help either. So the dude steps on down. I didn't know this, but the Chipotle actually was founded in 1993. I don't think I got introduced to Chipotle until like 2000 or something. I didn't even know what the fuck it was. But I heard, even though I heard about the safety violations and all that stuff, I still went to Chipotle. As a matter of fact, I still go to Chipotle now. I think it's a nice, healthier alternative when it comes to fast food because you can get a salad that has some nice tasting meat and all that stuff. Get some beans, lettuce, the pico, and all that stuff. So it's a nice, healthier alternative. I haven't gotten sick from it just yet, and I'm glad I haven't. So, I'm sure several locations had problems. So therefore, one bad apple spoils the bunch and all that type of shit. But it was rare that these things happen. A lot of different restaurants and chains have had problems. Even products. Remember the whole scare with Pepsi and all that stuff, where things were found in the can and all that stuff. Things happen, and people bounce back. But in this day and age of social media, shit spreads out faster, and people form their own opinions so much fucking faster, and shit tends to linger a little bit longer. And something happens, shit hits. This day and age, people just move on very quick. So Chipotle is thinking that if this dude steps down, maybe somebody else can be put in the front office and bring the sales back up, bring the reputation back up, something happen. Like I said, I like Chipotle, and hopefully they do turn themselves around so they don't just fade off, because I appreciate them being around so I can have a healthier alternative to go to. Because McDonald's, although delicious, ain't that healthy. Neither is Taco Bell. Although delicious, ain't that healthy. Although I trick myself into thinking Taco Bell is healthy. But anyways, that's just me. All right, moving on. like I told you, we went to a movie, Bad Moms Christmas, which once again, I thought it was pretty fucking good. If you like raunchy ass comedies, I say go check it out. You know, like wedding, uh, what's that? Wedding Crashers, and stuff like that. If you like those type of comedies, go check it out. Well, another movie that had come out in my little lapse lapse in bringing you the news and all that shit. Ooh, look at that. I can see myself behind the camera just so you know it looks pretty fucking cool when I do that. All right, in the lapse, another movie came out and that was Coco. That was uh, brought up by Pixar and all that stuff. Thing is, people were getting pissed off at the movie because there was a Frozen short at the beginning of Coco, which made the start time 40 minutes after the movie time. Say you were going to see the movie Coco, which is about a Mexican boy in the land of the dead. That's what Coco was about. It was an animated movie by Pixar about a Mexican boy in the land of the dead. If you want to go see that at the 10 o'clock show, for example, at the 10 o'clock show, the trailers for other movies will come on. So you know, all movies have these little trailers for other shows to, oh, you know, go see this and that when it comes out and all that stuff. But then they had this little preview, this little short film for Frozen. It wasn't a trailer, it was a short film for Frozen. And that short film was 21 minutes long. So, with the trailers and the short film, you went to a 10 o'clock showing of Coco. The movie didn't start until 10:40. You went at 10 o'clock. The movie didn't start till 10:40. And this is forgot to write how long the movie was, but it's like an hour and 30 minutes or so. So, and this is an animated movie. You got children that you're trying to make sure they're in, and you know, being good for that long. It just spans it out. It makes it a little bit longer, and people were getting all pissed off. You know, and it was like, hey, I went to go see this fucking movie about a Mexican boy. Why the fuck am I watching Frozen? I don't understand why they did it, but they did it, and people got pissed. So, if you decide you want to go see Coco, which is supposedly pretty fucking good, that's what the critics say and all that stuff, and it made over $400 million worldwide, which is fucking crazy. And that was just at the time that I looked up the numbers. And it's been a couple weeks since then, so shit, it's made a bunch of money. And from what I heard, it's pretty fucking good. So eventually I'll watch it. I wasn't gonna go to the fucking theater to see it. Probably won't see it on pay-per-view or anything like that. I'll wait till it's on TV or something like that. So that is Coco. Here's a story that I saw and was like, oh shit, but turns out it ain't real. Vanna White fired. I saw that shit. Then I was like, oh no, what the fuck? Vanna White? Vanna White from the fucking Wheel of Fortune is fired? Oh shit. It turned out being fake. Wheel of Fortune has been on for 35 years though. 35 years. That's a long time. And both Vanna White and Pat Sajak say they don't plan on doing shit else. In 35 years, it's been said that Vanna White has worn 6,500 dresses. 6,500 dresses. That's a goddamn lot. When I was looking up this story, I found some extra knowledge so I can bring to you instead of just saying, oh, that story is fucking fake. So, found some interesting shit. Oh, they tape 6 shows a day for 4 months a year. 6 shows a day, 4 months a year. Similar to what Family Feud and Steve Harvey does, you know, for a short amount of time. They do a bunch of shows in a day, and then they fucking off for a while. So they do 6 shows a day for 4 months a year. That's all they gotta fucking work. 4 months a year. And it's reported that Vanna White makes $4 million a year to fucking. She don't even turn shit no more. She just fucking touches where the fucking thing is and it lights up because of technology and shit. They don't need no fucking Vanna White. They can just turn the motherfucking on. Alright, it's just fucking Hangman and shit. Don't need no Vanna White, but whatever. More power to Vanna White. Good for her. $4 million a year. Damn. Good job for you. Speaking of other women, other famous women, Naya Rivera was arrested for domestic violence. Naya Rivera, if you guys recall, is the actress that was on Glee. I can't remember her ethnicity, but she's also the chick that dated Big Sean. Big Sean and her were a thing, and then they broke up. And supposedly, rumors have it that Big Sean's song, "I Don't Fuck With You," that is about her. Little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. That was about Naya Rivera, allegedly. But anyways, somebody else shouldn't be fucking with her because she got arrested for domestic violence. She beat her dude, or I think his husband. She beat her husband in the head and face while they were on a walk with their 2-year-old son. So she started beating the motherfucker in front of their child. These days everybody got their phone, camera, and tape and shit. So no, I'm not saying that there was a witness taping it. He was taping it. He's getting whooped in the fucking face and head and all this shit, and he's taping it. So after she was done, he's taping it. He called the cops. She got arrested. So I don't condone domestic violence, whether it's a man or a woman beating whoever. People need to keep their fucking hands off each other. It's fucking messed up. It's wrong. It's stupid. It's fucking childish, silly. If you can't fucking talk it out, walk the fuck away. It's fucking ridiculous. Violence doesn't solve shit. So chill out with that shit. So good job that she got arrested, because if he would have just hauled off and whooped the shit out of her, he would have been in the wrong. So maybe she'll learn not to fucking put her hands on any motherfucker, whether it's a man or a woman. So good job that she hopefully learned a lesson because she got arrested. And I don't know if they're going to be staying together. I didn't check up on this, but he should be saying, "I ain't fucking with you." That's what he should say. But I don't know what's going to happen. All right. On. That actually happened in late November. Also, something that happened in late November where motherfuckers just need to mind their own business. Paparazzi and just bullshit. It's just, people is just nosy as a motherfucker. And I say this because Malia Obama was all over the media because there was a video of her blowing smoke rings and all this shit. And all that stuff. I don't smoke. Haven't smoked. I think I puffed a cigarette once or twice or some shit. Didn't inhale and all that stuff because smoking is fucking stupid as fuck. So I don't know how to do that. Interesting on how it fucking works. But I don't know how to do it. She's very talented. Good for you, Malia Obama. Leave that broad alone. You know, just because she used to live in the fucking White House, is it any of our business what the fuck she's doing? Nope. But they got her blowing smoke rings. They also got her in the fucking media because she was at a tailgate caught smoking. Supposedly because, it's also rumored that President Obama didn't mind having a cigarette or two, his and theirs. So the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. they just need to leave her the fuck alone. Yeah, she's a president's daughter and all that shit, but she's going to fucking Harvard, minding her own business. Uh, she's fucking making a life for herself. Good job for her. She's in the media for smoking and kissing on some dude, which is supposedly her boyfriend, her foreign boyfriend or something. He's like from Paris or some shit. I'm like, what? Leave the fucking girl alone. She a fucking college student doing college ass shit. She's a college student doing college shit. Leave her the fuck alone. All right. And speaking of women doing shit and all this stuff, might as well throw out Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are engaged now. I don't know too much about these motherfuckers. I know, the Prince Harry. We heard about him, and then her, Meghan Markle, is this mixed girl, Mama Black, Daddy White, and all that stuff. And I'll also have an update on this. They are engaged. They will wed May 19th. One of the reasons why I want to bring that up is because I've been listening, some of the podcasts and media that I listen to tend to be just stuff that I don't absolutely agree with at all times. One of the podcasts that I listened to was talking about, why is this half black woman, marrying this dude, and everybody's talking about, it's a storybook affair and all this stuff, and this podcast was upset because she was dating and marrying outside of her race and all that stuff. I'm just sick of hearing shit like that, man. It's 2017, almost 18, and we still got a problem with interracial marriage. I'm in a fucking interracial marriage right now. Who the fuck cares? If you find somebody that you love, why does it matter what the fuck they look like? It's fucking 2017, almost 18. People should be over that by now, man. It's bullshit. And since this whole, I know that racism never left, but since Trump has gotten into office, it just seems like it's out in the open more than it has been. And it's just, the country is going backwards right now. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. What can we do about it? I don't know. But the shit needs to fucking change, man. We need to be happy with the person next to us, not worry about who's marrying who and who loves who and shit. If you happy, be happy. And it doesn't matter what color the person is that you're happy with. Love sees no fucking color. Friendship sees no fucking color. It's bullshit. Let's get on and let's love everybody. God damn it. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right. Next. And most of my shit's been, I guess, happy news or not that bad of news up until now. 11/28, so that's at the end of November. A man robbed at gunpoint the Bellagio poker cage. Like I said, I'm a poker player, so there's possibility that I could have been in the Bellagio poker area. So this is kind of freaky because I go to Vegas a decent amount, but man went to the Bellagio poker area. But then again, it's being that it's the Bellagio, most likely I wouldn't be there. It's a little bit too rich for my blood. I ain't balling like that. I ain't balling like that whatsoever. A man robbed at gunpoint the Bellagio poker cage. Surveillance was released, but the man's never caught. So they got surveillance of the dude inside where he robbed, also getting out of a fucking car. They got all that surveillance, and they still, at the time of my research, hadn't caught the motherfucker. It's a white male, but he had on a mask and a wig, and a stocking cap. Saw the stocking cap as well. He went to the cage, leaned in and asked for the money to be put in his bag. They put it in his bag, and the people behind the counter, they put it in the bag, not to in a way so that not to startle anybody, that the patrons playing poker wouldn't get all frightened and get hysterical and all that stuff. So they did it in a calm fashion. Dude made off, and he hasn't been fucking caught. I'm thinking, uh, yeah, Ocean's 11 and all that shit. Yeah, the heist, that's cool and shit. But there's no way that shit can happen. Vegas is too tight. There's too much security all the fucking way around. You can't fucking do that shit. Whoops. This motherfucker went solo and he did it. He got away with the shit. Funny fact about this incident is that actor James Woods was present during that robbery. He was playing poker in the Bellagio at the time. So he gave his account to the reporters and the police about what he saw and what he thought happened and all that stuff. But James Wood was present during this robbery. Whew. So I plan on going to Vegas a decent amount, playing poker, try to get my skills up for my next tournament and all that shit. I want to get my skills up. So I hope no shit goes down while I'm there, because I really don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm just gonna say, oh fuck, here you go, or am I gonna sit there and try to be a hero? Am I gonna be like Akeem in Coming to America when Samuel L. Jackson came and robbed the McDowells? Will I step up and be like that? I don't know. Most likely no, but I don't know. You never know what's gonna happen. All right. Next. Oh shit. Once again, not all this news is happy, but NBC Matt Lauer was another celebrity accused of sexual misconduct. He was fired. Matt Lauer is supposed to be, an outstanding gentleman, just real upperclassman type guy. Nope. His first accuser is terrified their identity will become public, so she's afraid. He allegedly assaulted NBC staffers at the 2014 Sochi Olympics, and there's been multiple people coming out saying different stuff about Matt Lauer, how he just really did not respect women and just did all this fucking bullshit when it comes to women. It's just becoming so fucked up now. It's just so many people in that industry are getting called out because of the bullshit that they've done. Jacking off, and why is it so popular for these fucking men to jack off in front of these women? What? I don't get that. Hey, watch me do that shit. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like I said, multiple claims have come out about Matt Lauer, and one of the most interesting things is his co-worker, Katie Couric, back in 2012 was doing this interview, and she was asked, what's the most annoying thing about Matt Lauer? This is back in 2012. 2012. It's 2017 right now. What is the most annoying thing about Matt Lauer? And she said the most annoying habit is him pinching my ass a lot. When 2012, this ain't like it was like early 80s or some shit. This was 2012. This was 5 years ago. When was that all right? When was pinching girls' ass on a regular basis all right in the workplace? I don't understand how that was just all right. Somebody had to know. She said it in the on an interview, so it wasn't like that was the first time it was out in the open that Matt Lauer pinched her ass a lot. I just don't get this shit. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Furthermore, with these motherfuckers doing shit, Al Franken resigned from the Senate effective January 2nd due to sexual harassment allegations as well. Multiple women, once again, accused him of inappropriate touching, and they also stated that he forcibly kissed and groped a lady during a USO tour several years ago. And this is a fucking senator. He's the comedian. He used to be on Saturday Night Live. Then he got into politics and all that stuff. And now he's stepping down because of all this bullshit that he's done in the past. He stated that some of the allegations were incorrect, and he thought his memory served him differently, and that just because that's what they said doesn't mean that's what happened. It is fucking crazy, man. It is fucking crazy. More shit came out about Russell Simmons and different women. Also, Tavis Smiley, PBS personality, had to get fired or I think suspended because accusations. It is just fucking crazy right now, man. It is so fucking crazy, but I am glad that this is coming out in the open because hopefully it'll change the culture of humanity in our country, change the way things are done prior to me possibly bringing up daughters in this fucking society and having to go through this shit because once again, I said it before, I'd have to kill a motherfucker if some shit like that happened to my daughter. I would fucking have to, fucking crazy. I'm fucking crazy. Some shit would happen. I'm just saying that shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. I know as a man, as a boy, as a young boy and all that stuff, I've done some things in my past that I ain't proud of and could be looked upon as some of this shit. I've learned from those mistakes, and it just seems like these are grown ass men. These aren't teenage boys. These ain't college age boys doing things that they thought was funny or shit. These are grown ass men doing fucked up things to women, and it's just not right. It's fucked up. Times magazine even gave the Person of the Year award to the Me Too movement, aka the silence breakers, and these are women like Alyssa Milano, Ashley Judd, that have come out and stated some of the shit that has been done to them. Terry Crews is even one of those people that has come out and stated that shit has happened to him. So Time magazine gave the Person of the Year award to the Me Too movement. So yeah, this shit is fucking serious. It's fucking crazy. It's fucked up. To add on to the Times Person of the Year, other candidates included President Trump's punk ass, Colin Kaepernick, and Wonder Woman's Patty Jenkins. That was the director. And the shit with Trump was like, Times magazines was gonna give me Person of the Year, and I was like, nah, I don't want that shit. And then Times magazine came out and was like, yeah, he's a fucking lying bastard. You're a fucking lying punk ass. Why do you even fucking need to lie about that? That ain't even how they fucking pick it. They don't fucking tell who's gonna be on it. They don't fucking ask you. They ain't gonna fucking. They pick the shit. Trump's just a fucking lying fuck, lying ass fuck. What did I hear? I heard somewhere. I can't even fucking remember where, but it said that Trump has lied about 5 times a fucking day since he's been in office about some kind of shit, and he's fucking admitted to obstruction of justice too. I didn't put that whole fucking story in there, but I'm glad I fucking found a way to stick it in because he might be going down soon. Sooner than later, I should say. Because most likely he ain't gonna finish up, but it might be sooner than later. It's all fucked. This world is fucked up. It's mad. It's crazy. But we live in it and we have to find a way to be fucking happy. That's why I go on fucking cruises, the Caribbean, and fucking be on the beach and shit. Be on the beach and shit. Drinking my drink. Beach and shit. That's what I do. Because it's a fucking mad ass world out there, man. Woo! Get all riled up. Getting all riled up. What we got next? What we got next? Alright. Some stupid shit. This here, nobody got hurt, I guess. Ex-NBA player Ben Gordon arrested and charged with felony robbery when he went to an apartment complex where he used to live and demanded his security deposit back. Yeah. Ex-NBA player went to an apartment complex where he lived to ask for his security deposit back. Now, this ain't just any basketball player. Gordon supposedly made $84 million in his NBA career. But yet, he went back to his place, asked for a security deposit back, and shit went bad. So, the man gave him some of the money back. He went there to get his security deposit back. Man gave him some of the money back. Gordon left. Gordon came back for the rest of the money. At this time, the cops had already was called and was there present when Ben Gordon arrived back. All right. So, if you know you gonna do some wrong shit, and you go somewhere and you about to do some wrong shit, the presence of cops will make you be like, oh, I ain't gonna do that wrong shit. What? Nope. Ben Gordon went on in and he got arrested. Yeah. Oh, he got arrested. He was released on $50,000 bail. Earlier this year, he was placed on psychiatric hold for likening himself in his gym with a woman and carrying a blade. So, alright, there's more to this story. Ben Gordon is fucking crazy. Alright, he was also arrested for pulling fire alarms at an apartment complex. Furthermore, Ben Gordon is fucking crazy. So he's got some issues, and this, you're talking about the football players having the concussions and having all these mental problems, with brain problems and all this stuff. This ex NBA player with some fucking psycho problems. It's fucked up. But anyways, let's move on to the next athlete in my news. And I don't know how long this show gonna be, but I got a lot of shit. Might have to break it out. I don't know if I will or not because, we'll see. Probably shouldn't use this time to fucking waste time, but I did anyway. How you doing? I will also say, hey, this is George I. Cortright with a mad week. If you don't remember what the fuck you've been watching. All right, next in the news, another athlete, Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox is a defensive lineman for the Philadelphia Eagles, who are doing pretty damn good this year. Good job, Philadelphia Eagles, because my fucking Arizona Cardinals stink balls. They suck. They suck. They ain't shit. So, congratulations, Philadelphia Eagles. But anyways, Fletcher Cox is being sued for having sex with another man's wife. Yes. Yes, that is possible. Allegedly, Cox banged his wife, this man's wife, while she was on a business trip. She lived in North Carolina. She was on a business trip in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania area. Uh, Fletcher Cox. It's just funny. It's just funny that motherfuckers get mad that somebody else bang your wife and you try to sue. All right. Fletcher Cox then sent dick pics and texts telling her he wanted to knock her up and wanted her to pretty much leave her dude. So Fletcher Cox banged this lady, sent dick pics to her when she was gone, saying, "Hey girl, I want to get you pregnant." Sound like Tracy Morgan. I'm gonna get you pregnant right now. Uh, so the dude is suing, saying that he's got proof of all the texts and all the photos and all that shit. And why is this like? Why can this happen? It's because in certain states you can do this. As a matter of fact, what's her face? The what you call it? American Idol winner, Fantasia. Fantasia got sued for some similar shit. I think it was North Carolina as well. There's several states that you can actually sue for this. That's Hawaii, North Carolina, Mississippi, New Mexico, South Dakota, and Utah. It's called alienation of affection. So you can sue the person that is fucking your spouse. You can sue that person for alienation of affection. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. They letting anybody sue anybody nowadays, and people sometimes just pay them off just so they can fucking get rid of this bullshit. I had a buddy that was in some stupid shit. Uh, some girl that he dated in fucking college ended up suing him because he cheated on her with somebody else, and oh, her feelings were fucking hurt, so she fucking sued him about it, and he had to go to fucking court. Yeah, he ended up winning, didn't have to do anything, but he had to fucking fly to a different state to go to fucking court, pay for court and lawyer and all that stuff. Just because, oh, he hurt my feelings and all that shit. So you're able to sue for that? It's bullshit. Some of this stuff is like, come on, man. Where are these fucking judges? Like, what? Read this fucking shit. He cheated on you, so you suing him. Man, get the fuck out of here. Where are those people at? Where are those motherfuckers at? But anyways, what else we got? Oh, speaking of courts and all this shit, uh, and an unfortunate event with a fortunate outcome. The cop who shot and killed Walter Scott, April of 15, was sentenced to 20 years in federal prison. Walter Scott was the guy who was pulled over for a non-working brake light and shot in the back when he tried to flee. So that cop ended up getting 20 years in federal prison. A lot of these cops who shot innocent black men have been getting off and just losing their job, but you know they were put on paid leave and all that stuff, but eventually losing their job. Well, this one is actually going to jail for his wrongdoings. We're gonna clap. We're gonna clap to that. It also states that 6.5 million went to his Walter Scott's family, back in 2015. The reason I bring that money amount is because recently, Philando Castile's girlfriend, Philando Castile is the young man that was shot in Minnesota. He was in the passenger seat. The girlfriend was in the driver's seat. Kid was in the back. Once again, kid was in the back seat. Girlfriend, driver's seat, videotaping the shit. He's in the passenger seat. He stated, "Hey, I got my stuff in the glove box. You mind if I get it?" He said, "Go get it." He reached, bang, bang, shot dead. So the girlfriend finally got settlement from the state, city, or whatever, and that was for $80,000 for the incident. Previously, the family for this incident got $3 million. So, just want to give those numbers for this. It, this shit still ain't stopping, man. Um, Cops need to be trained better. I understand that it's a rough fucking job. Um, you're fearing for your life. You, you're. Some people will say your intent was good. You're trying to protect and serve, but sometimes these motherfuckers are just going overboard, shooting innocent people. A lot of them being unarmed black men. There's even cases of just white women, white men, and people of all races and colors getting shot for no fucking reason. These are the people that we have around to protect and serve us, and they're killing us. It's fucked up. People need to. Something needs to happen. I'm not sure exactly what, but something needs to fucking happen. All right, let's go on. Speaking of arrests and shit, Hannibal Buress was arrested in Miami for disorderly intoxication. Hannibal Buress is the comedian who is um, blamed for bringing down Bill Cosby, putting his business about the drugging women and shit out in the open and it becoming a thing, and then all these women accused him of doing such. A bunch of women said Bill Cosby drugged them and did some moves and shit on them and all that stuff, possibly raped them, touched them up, and did all this stuff. But Hannibal Buress is the one who supposedly brought that out in the open, and then down goes Frazier, pretty much, for lack of better words. Buress became angry and belligerent. Oh, first and foremost, from the beginning, Buress approached a cop, drunk, and told the cop, "Hey man, get me an Uber." The cop refused. Buress became angry and belligerent and was asked to leave 5 times. The cop said, "Dude, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please go. Please go. You're drunk. Get the fuck away. Get the fuck away." 5 times. Motherfucker just was persistent that the cop needed to get him an Uber. Cop ended up arresting him. Come on, man. You gotta be smarter than that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You need to be smarter than that. Need to be smarter than that. And speaking of drinks, intoxication, and all that stuff, Hello Kitty is selling a wine for the holidays. So if you need a special type of wine, you need something where you need a gag gift or some shit like that, you don't know what to get somebody, and they like Hello Kitty shit, which a lot of women like Hello Kitty. My wife is a fan of Hello Kitty shit. When I couldn't think of anything else to get her, hey, get her some Hello Kitty shit. She'll be because she likes Hello Kitty. I know other grown ass women that like Hello Kitty. Well, they are selling a wine for the holidays. So if your lady likes Hello Kitty, if she likes wine, get her some Hello Kitty wine. And still along that booze line, Pizza Hut is testing delivery of beer and wine uh, in certain areas. One of those areas is Phoenix, right here. They starting to serve, deliver Bud Light and different types of wine, along with your pizzas, your wings, your pastas, and all that stuff. They're gonna see how it goes. It's just in certain test markets, and depending on, I guess, their test, it might expand all over. That, oof. I think about it, but they said a 6-pack is gonna cost $10.99. Nah, I ain't paying that much for a fucking 6-pack of beer when I don't even fucking like beer. I don't know how much they said the wine's gonna be, but if it's anything markup like that fucking beer, I ain't fucking with that either. So I guess it's a good concept for motherfuckers who don't want to drive. They already been drinking. Don't want to drive to go get more drinks. They can call Pizza Hut. Hey, let me get some beer, some wine, and while you at it, give me a large pepperoni. It's a good idea. You know, it's something different. We'll see how that works and see if any kind of regulations stop that. Like, oh, you can't deliver alcohol. That's just so wrong. We'll see what happens. All right, and I, I, I actually skipped over this to talk about booze and stuff because this is some bullshit, man. Uh, five injured. Five injured after a man detonates pipe bomb in the New York City. In New York City, this that Port Authority thing that was in the news. This is so fucking unfortunate. Authorities suspect, the suspect pledged allegiance to ISIS, and the bomb only partially detonated, which lessened the damage. The dude was of Bangladesh descent, and this just caused a lot of ruckus and a lot of scare in New York. I think this actually happened while I was on the cruise. Uh, it was unfucking fortunate, man. I hate seeing this shit. I hate hearing about this shit. Some more terrorism that's plaguing our fucking country right now, man. Plaguing our world. It's fucked up. ISIS and all these crazy motherfuckers and all that stuff. It's fucking like, why? What is the fucking point, man? It's fucking crazy. It's getting on my goddamn nerves, really. Once again, don't know what the fuck we can do about it because crazy people gonna do crazy shit, man. Gun control ain't gonna stop the shit. It really isn't. It really isn't. That happened 7:20. Actually, no, it happened the morning after I got back. 7:20 Monday morning. Um, that was, I think it was the 11th. So it is unfortunate event. Much love goes to all those people involved, their families, and all that stuff. Hope everybody ends up being okay. It said five injured. I'm not sure if people died, but it said five injured. I know he was apprehended and he was definitely badly injured um, because the dumb motherfucker didn't even build it right. It didn't activate exactly like it should have, which was a blessing, I guess. So that's a good thing. So speaking of blessings, let's change focus from ISIS and terrorism to fucking charitable acts and helping out one another. Chance the Rapper received $1 million to his charity, which is social work. Uh, he received $1 million from Google, and that money was to bring computer science education to students in Chicago area. Google has given another $500,000 directly to Chicago public schools. Um, and Chance the Rapper actually donated 2.2 million in August to help Chicago schools and all this stuff. Chance the Rapper, although I'm not a fan of his music, I try to listen to some of it. I just wasn't a fan of it, but this is a very, very cool dude when it comes to helping out his town, his city, where he's from, and all that stuff. Chicago has a bad reputation for just a lot of killings and a lot of violence in it and stuff. And by him putting money into these schools and giving these people opportunities and education and giving them hope, giving them a look at having a different way to get out of this crime infested world and doing something, giving them options. It's gonna help not only Chicago but the world because it's just gonna breed people who think they can do better, who know they can do better, instead of, oh, My brother was a gangbanger. I'm gonna be a gangbanger. Daddy was a gangbanger. I'm gonna be a gangbanger. Everybody around me banging. So why the fuck shouldn't I bang? So he's doing something to fucking help, and it. I like what he's doing. Once again, I ain't a fan of his music, but congratulations, Chance the Rapper. You cool as a motherfucker. All right. Uh, all right, we gonna go on to some bullshit. I don't even know why this shit happened. You see, around all this time, like right now, you see a lot of people bringing their dogs every fucking where. Dogs in the fucking grocery store, dogs at fucking Target, dogs in the mall, dogs at the fucking bar, dogs every fucking where dogs shouldn't be. Alright, there's a difference if it's a dog that you put in a purse or something and got it hanging on your fucking shit, one of the little dogs or something like that. Shit, who cares? Alright, it's in your fucking backpack or your fucking pouch or whatever. Uh, it ain't going nowhere. It ain't harming nobody. Shit, as a matter of fact, you can put a pig in a purse, take it to the fucking grocery store. Don't nobody care. Pigs in the motherfucking purse, it ain't going nowhere. But when all these fucking dogs, whether they're considered service dogs or not, they're in the fucking grocery store, just walking down the aisles, doing whatever, and being whatever the fuck, that's just too fucking much. These dogs are every fucking where. Well, that being said, a motherfucker took his dog to a Broadway show. It's a service dog. Service dog to the Broadway show. The Broadway show was named what? Was named what? Cats. A motherfucker took his dog to see Cats. How fucking stupid is that? You just say it and it just sounds stupid. It just sounds dumb. I don't even know a lot of people at the theater was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's let this dog in to see Cats. Well, just like you expect, the fucking dog like, oh shit, Cats. Roo, 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 roo. He jumps on fucking stage, starts chasing the motherfucking actress. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. This world is fucking a trip, man. Let a dog go see Cats and then, oh, something happened. No shit. People, man. People, man. Alright. Next thing. Oh, karma. Y'all know what karma is. What's karma? Well, R. Kelly's Atlanta mansions, two of R. Kelly's Atlanta mansions got robbed clean while he was away on tour. One of them allegedly was where he had his sex cult. So, R. Kelly's out on tour. Two of his mansions gets robbed clean. They took every fucking thing except for the kitchen sink. Yeah, I used an old 1970s cartoon reference. Took everything except for the kitchen sink. Hell, they might have took the kitchen sink too. I don't know. But anyways, motherfuckers got robbed, and it ends up being an associate of his, Alfonso Walker. Alfonso Walker is charged with theft by taking and theft by deception. So, yeah, they found out who did it because Alfonso Walker is a dumb fuck. But it's kind of karma that R. Kelly was in the news for having a sex cult, and one of his houses get robbed. Well, two of his houses get robbed, one of which, the one that supposedly had the sex cult. Sex cult. R. Kelly. Step in the name of love. Alright. Oh, some shit. Alright, beer inspired by Beyonce, called Beyonce, received a cease and desist letter because Beyonce doesn't want her fucking name used in that form. And I'm not sure how close it has to be. Is anything close to Beyonce considered infringement? Like, how close does it have to be? Because it was spelled different, but she did, the owner The owner is actually a Hispanic lady. Lineup Brewery is a Hispanic female-run business, and she says she actually made the beer uh, as an homage to Beyonce. That's where you fucked up. You could have just said Beyonce, and it might have went through. But they said, "Oh, I did it as an homage. I thought she'd be honored that there was a beer named after her." No, you just trying to make money off somebody else's name. Beyonce ain't playing that shit. As a matter of fact, a couple years ago, she had to shut down an Etsy shop because they were trying to sell mugs that say fiance, not spelled regularly, but spelled like Beyonce's name, just with an F. So she was like, fuck that. Stop trying to make money off my name. But seriously, I still don't understand how close it has to be in order for them to be like, yep, no, they're trying to make money off their name. But anyways, some crazy Beyonce. Interesting. Interesting. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. If you lasted this long, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're having a good time. I am almost done. This is George I. Cortright with A Mad Week. And on to the next one. Unfortunately, some more bad news. California forest fires and wildfires have gone mad again. It's actually amassed over 230,000 acres. It is spreading so and just destroying a lot of shit and a lot of this vegetation. I don't know. This is gonna fuck up our ecosystem. This is gonna fuck up property. A lot of things are being damaged because of these fires. It's fucking unfortunate. It's fucking crazy. Much love to the people out in California who are putting up with this shit and have to deal with this shit and are affected by it. I know there's first responders out there trying to help take care of these fires, trying to put them out and doing what they can. Hopefully no one loses their lives. I didn't check on any kind of casualty numbers, but I hope everything ceases soon. So no more people are losing their homes, people losing their businesses that they put all their money into and all this stuff because of, even though insurance will give them money, it ain't gonna be the same if their whole shit burns down. Insurance gives them money to build back up. It might not be enough. It might not be enough. It, uh, Mother Nature, man. We don't know if Mother Nature started these fires or if it was arson. If it's arson, those motherfuckers should be burned alive. Eye for an eye. I'm an eye for an eye type man. Burn the motherfucker alive. If there was arson, otherwise, if it's Mother Nature, we sorry. We sorry, Mother. We sorry, Mother. Stop it now. We'd appreciate it. Stop it. Next is the Ball brothers. LeVar Ball has taken his two youngest sons to go play basketball in Lithuania. As you know, LiAngelo Ball was caught stealing. Been caught stealing once when I was 5. You know that. He was caught stealing in China, and then he got suspended by UCLA. At first it said indefinitely, and then I read that they were saying that he was going to be suspended for like 3 months or something like that. Well, LeVar Ball was like, too long. I'm going to take I'm going to take my talents elsewhere. And when we're talking about his talents, we're talking about his sons. And prior to that, LiAngelo is a 19-year-old college basketball player. The younger one is 16 years old and was in high school. And he didn't like the way the coach was handling his son, so he took him out of school. So his 16 and 19-year-old son, he's taken over to Lithuania so that they will create skills so they can build their skills so they can eventually go to the NBA and, from what he says, play with the Lakers. So, is that a smart move? I don't think it is. This man's just doing too much. I understand. I used to be behind him when he was trying to make his own shoe. That would have been cool. But he's just doing too fucking much. He's he's doing way too much. That taking him to Lithuania, there's a lot of people who are just laughing in his face. If he would have just stood by his son's side, his son fucked up. His son fucked up. So just say, all right, son fucked up. That puts us back a year. Let him serve his suspension. As a matter of fact, if he shut the fuck up, they might have reduced the fucking suspension. Let him on, and whatnot. He finish out his first year at UCLA. Yeah, he's gonna have some skills. He might be wanted in the draft, second to third round. But hey, how about you stay for another year, build the skills in college, prove that he's worthy of being in the NBA, and then bang, first round the following year. No, he didn't want to fucking do that. He took him to Lithuania. As far as a 16-year-old, what the fuck? This dude, he doing way too much. That's just me. That's just me. LeVar Ball, you're doing too goddamn much, motherfucker. All right. Oh, and we have to say congratulations to Alabama, motherfucking Bama. Roy Moore lost the Senate race in Alabama. Roy Moore is the motherfucking pedophile, is the motherfucker accused of being a sexual deviant towards underage girls. He'd go to the fucking mall just to stalk little girls. And he was up for a race. And actually only lost, he lost to a close race. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Once again, people are crazy. You know, a motherfucker is a fucking sexual deviant to underage children, and it's still a close race. People are fucking crazy. A mad world. That's why I make a mad week with George I. Cortright. The last thing I want to talk about is this viral video of Keaton Jones. If you have not seen it, take a look, see.
Just out of curiosity, why do they bully? What's the point of it? Why do you find joy in taking innocent people and finding a way to be mean to them? It's not okay.
What do they say to you?
They make fun of my nose. They call me ugly. They say I have no friends.
What'd they do to you at lunch?
Put milk on me and put ham down my clothes. Threw bread at me.
Is it just you?
Yep.
Or is it other kids too that feel that way?
Say it's other kids too.
How's that make you feel?
I don't like that they do it to me, and I for sure don't like that they do it to other people, because it's not okay. People that are different don't need to be criticized about it, because it's not their fault. But if you are made fun of, just don't let it bother you. Just stay strong, I guess. It's hard. But it'll probably get better one day.
Now, this motherfucker. Shit hit the fan. Yeah, people are getting bullied. This video touched people in so many ways. Like, why do people bully and all this shit? Why are you bullying this young man? Well, nobody knew the whole story. A lot of celebrities got behind him. It was like, hey man, it's brave for you to fucking, make this video. Hey, come kick it. I'll give you some products. I'll invite you to, my events and all this stuff. People were fucking reaching out a hand to this young man because of this viral video. Turns out his mom's a fucking racist. Had videos and pictures on her social media page holding up Confederate flags. His dad was some kind of like cult type member. He was in jail for doing some bullshit. Just racial background in the family, and it was bullshit. No, the dude should not have been bullied, but that's why I don't feel compassionate all the fucking time when I see shit like this, because it was like, I don't know what the fuck that he did. He might have fucking called people racist names, and that's why he's getting his just due. We don't know what the fuck's going on. No, I don't think bullying needs to fucking happen. But you gotta fucking find out the whole story. I want you guys to read up on this one. It's just weird. It's just weird. The dude's name, once again, is Keaton Jones, and a lot of people were just coming out and just giving him so much like praise and all this stuff. But then she comes out and she's like ends up being just a money hungry bitch. The mom is who I'm talking about. It's like, oh, nah, don't give us that. If you could just give us money, that'll be all right. There was like a GoFundMe set up for in behalf of this dude, and just to give him money because he was being bullied. Just come on, man. Come on, man. Is that all necessary? Turns out the family in general, maybe not him, but the family in general ain't shit. And now people look stupid because they felt so fucking sorry. People, man. People, man. People, man. But anyways, I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to me ramble on and on and on and on and on. I have a good time. I release. I feel good. Woosah, woosah, woosah. Thank you. I am George I. Cortright. This is a mad week. It is almost the end of the fucking year. My plan is to have 2 more shows before the end of the year, and then we're gonna be ready for 2018. 2018 is gonna be fucking great. I already got my first guest. In the new year. I already got that planned out. They already confirmed, and I'm gonna try to be more on top of everything that I was 2017. I know what I'm looking forward to. I know what I'm getting into, and hopefully by 2018 I'll have the YouTube thing ready to go, and I can bring in the pictures and integrate them during the show like I used to, because I like that better than only being able to give it to you in the edit. So let's get ready for 2018, baby. I am George I. Cortright. This is a Mad Week. I am out of here.
I wanna show you places we could see. No stress, no responsibilities. Smooth melodies and good company. Good weather, forever 85 degrees. Get classy, I wanna see you dress, no jeans. Good food, yeah, I wanna treat you properly. Find a property with privacy. And honestly, I hope you just vibe with me. Damn, I think I hit the lottery. Yeah, I'm hoping you'll be open to honesty. I'm sick of all these exes, yeah, they lie to me. So I think I met a lady, damn, finally. Let's climb mountains by beauty we